Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 64. This cover did not do this comic book justice. Like, this stuff didn't happen. The frick? The frick? Like, not even close. None of this stuff happened. There's barely a fight in this. But it was still a good book. Let me tell you why, after we talk about who did the book. So this issue is called King's Ransom Part 2. Nick Spencer is the writer, Federico Vincentini on art, Alex Sinclair doing the colors, VC's Joe Caramagna doing the letters, Bagley, John Dell, and Edgar Delgado do the cover. That fake-ass cover. Anyway, and there's a variant cover out there too. And Stan Lee and Steve Ditko created the Spider-Man. All right. So, listen, Baron Mordo is causing some pain, or at least that's what it looks like to Kindred. I say that's what it looks like because Kindred is still functioning. Kindred is still out there. Kindred's still doing his thing. The end of this comic book, I'm not going to reveal who appeared at the end of this comic book, but it was very strange seeing this person at the end of the freaking comic book. And the person is fat again, which is weird. Really weird. I don't understand what's happening, and I need answers now. The problem is, after seeing this character, we probably won't see him again for like 10 more issues, and Nick Spencer will be like, they're going to forget all about this character before I suddenly throw the character at them again. Stop it! Just stop it. Oh, this comic book is playing violin on my heartstrings, or with my heartstrings. Look, man. You got Boomerang, Fred Myers, doing the stupidest things imaginable, and yet still thinking that he's the one who's actually causing all this. Oh my God. I love the way that Boomerang is being used in this. Now, we can't use all the characters like this, right? If all the characters keep on being totally sillified and whatnot, like, you remember when Taskmaster and Black Ant were a major part of this comic book, and then they just weren't anymore? What the frig happened to them? You know, but they were treated pretty much the exact same way as Boomerang is being treated now. Mirage is in here. He's getting treated very similarly. I don't necessarily have a problem with it because Spencer's really good at doing it, but it does scare me. Again, I've used this example before. Thor Ragnarok. Dude, if you watched that for the first time in the movie theaters, you were probably thinking the exact same thing I was thinking. Dude, this is really good, and it's a very funny movie, but please, no more jokes because it's going to ruin the movie. Oh, there was another joke. Okay, that was actually pretty funny, but no more jokes after this. Oh, crap, another joke. Okay, that was actually pretty good, but no more. We kept on saying it. It just felt like there were too many jokes. And it's hard to take a movie seriously when you do that. And in light of what happens to Thor next in the Infinity Wars, yeah, it says a lot, right? It says a lot about it. So you have to be careful when making this many characters this silly and this funny. I mean, Spider-Man at one point turns around and he pretty much tells them, he tells the ace reporter and owner of the Daily Bugle, Robbie Robertson, hey, yeah, man, I live here. I mean, oops, no, I don't. I live down the street. I mean, oops. And meanwhile, Tombstone is right there also. You know, Lonnie's not going to miss something like that. So it's weird. Also, pretty funny reference back to when Robbie stabbed Tombstone in the chest with a freaking pitchfork. That was hysterical. I looked at that. I was like, oh no, they didn't just go there. Lonnie is a point of contention for a lot of us Marvel face rip fans because sometimes Lonnie is used as just a really strong guy. Sometimes he's used as a guy who can pick up a car, right? And I don't know, laugh off bullets and stuff like that. So it's really weird seeing the character portrayed in different, depending on who is writing what at the time, you know? It's weird seeing the different versions of Tombstone. Meanwhile, there's only ever been one Tombstone, besides the one that's on your pizza. Actually, Tombstone was the pizza. It was the pizza brand, and what do you want on your Tombstone? Enough with the old silly commercials. This was a fun comic book. Again, the jokes just got too much, man. Like when you see freaking Madame Mask, who is a player. She is not a playa, no, a player. She's a serious contender, right? She's gone against Iron Man before. So, I mean, she could do what she does. And then freaking Crime Master, and they're both cracking jokes and riffing off of each other. This issue really took a lot from the feeling of authenticity. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, any of the credentials this comic book built up for realism really just went out the window. So, it's still a good book. Man, it's a good book. But I'm at that point like Thor Ragnarok. Please, guys, not even one more joke. Please don't do it. It feels like it could wind up taking it a bit too far, to the point where I just can't take the book seriously anymore. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I probably could have held that clearing of the throat until afterwards. I apologize you had to listen to that. But now you get to hear me say, like the video and watch an ad. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.